Hey guys, so today I'm doing an updated skincare favorites type of video. These are the products that I use over and over again and I don't really stray from. So I'm just going to start by saying my main concerns are oiliness, pores and texture, and scarring, because I did have quite an acne issue a couple years back, and a lot of these products are why I believe I don't have that problem as bad anymore. I don't have any makeup on right now, I just have moisturizer on. Most of my scarring is gone. I have a few pimples here and there, but nothing crazy. So I'm going to get into it. I'm not going to go in any specific order. If you want to see an actual skincare routine, I'll do that, but this is going to be more like products I can't live without and have changed my skin. So the first two things I want to talk about are by Henriksen. These are amazing. They're both serums. So I tried these. They had a little gift set that had two. They had one of this in this size, and they had one of this one in this size, and then a mini moisturizer. Don't like the moisturizer, but anyway. I don't know how long ago I bought that, but ever since then I've been repurchasing this one, which is the Henriksen Invigorating Night Treatment Overnight Resurfacer 12 Source AHA Complex. This stuff is amazing. This is my holy grail of all the products that I'm going to talk about. I think this is the #1 reason why my skin has just transformed. This, I'm going to read to you what it says. Accelerates cell turnover to dramatically smooth texture and fine lines, even skin tone, and minimize appearance of pores with a 12-source AHA complex, including glycolic, lactic, and citric acids. Suspended in soothing purified algae and vitamin E, this concentrated blend delivers rapid results without irritation. Wake up to radically smoother, younger looking skin. Okay, so the main thing I noticed with this when I started using it was all of the cystic acne that I had that would just chill out underneath my skin and not go anywhere. It came out. I didn't try not to pop it. Of course I popped some of them, but I have a problem. But after that, continuously using this, they would shrink and just go away, and then I was just left with scars and dark spots. This really helped with that. I had a lot of texture kind of around this area where I'm super oily. My pores were ridiculous. They're still pretty big now. That's not going to be a permanent change or anything, but they're definitely a lot more tight. So this stuff, if you're going to get anything from this and you have any acne issues or anything like that, this is amazing. The other serum I want to talk about, this one is the daytime one, the other one was nighttime, and you want to put it all over your face and neck. This is the Henriksen Truth Serum Collagen Booster. So this is a vitamin C serum, vitamin C, lighten, brighten, and tighten. This is really good for plumping up the skin, firming it, and lightening any dark spots. This is also really good for scars. The only thing I noticed with this is if I use it, I don't use it every day. I use it mainly when I'm having a bad skin day and I want something to kind of brighten and make me look a little more awake, but also treat. Every now and again, makeup doesn't apply so great on top of it. There are some foundations that are fine with it, but a lot of them will kind of start pilling. So just be careful with that one. I'm going to move on to moisturizers now. This first one is from Origins. It's the Ginzeng Refreshing Eye Cream, and it brightens and depuffs. So I'm not a big wow, eye cream is changing my life type of person. I really like this in the morning just because it feels very cooling underneath the eyes, and I do think it helps brighten a little bit. It's not a permanent brightening type of product. You know, Perricone MD has something that actually will help. The longer you wear it, the better your eyes will become. This is just a appearance type of thing. This is just what I'm using. It doesn't clog up around here. Some eye creams I get little dots around here because they're so thick and just clog me up. This I don't have that problem with, and it does a decent job at moisturizing. It's not a holy grail to me. I haven't found in under eye cream that's amazing yet, especially in the cruelty-free world. For face moisturizers, maybe some of you can help me out. I did get this in gratis, but I've been searching online and I haven't been able to find a single answer. I did email the company, haven't gotten anything back yet, but it is Belif. This is the True Cream Moisturizing Balm. This is just really, really moisturizing. This one I believe is the one meant for more dry skin, but this is the one I just have been using. I use a very thin amount because I am more oily, and this I believe is more for dry skin. But makeup applies really beautifully on top of this, and I'm a really big fan. It feels very refreshing. Yeah. Now I'm going to talk about the Clarisonic. I know a lot of people are kind of confused about the Clarisonic or have the wrong idea. So there's the Clarisonic, and then there are the standard like Vanity Planet brush heads, which I'm going to actually bring one out so you can see. Okay, so this one has a bigger brush head on it. This I use for exfoliating my body, but they also have brush heads that are small for the face. I want to first point out why these are not the same and not comparable, and it's a giant misconception. So these brushes that just spin, they're exfoliating brushes, they're not cleansing brushes. So I think the easiest way for me to explain that would be to explain how the Clarisonic works. The Clarisonic is a rotating back and forth action really fast. So let's say this is a pore. It's going to rotate back and forth on top of the pore and slowly kind of massage your pores open so that water and all your product can get in and you're fully cleansing everything out of your pores. That's the difference. It's not exfoliating unless you use something like an exfoliating scrub with this. It's not an exfoliating brush. It is a cleansing brush, a deep cleansing brush, and it is very different. So I like to use that every day. You can use a Clarisonic every day, and I feel my face has never been cleaner with anything. Like, I was using this, and I think I have a video with this, but then I learned how different the Clarisonic is, and the Clarisonic, I tried it on a whim. I was like, I'm just gonna get it and see how it is. It's really good. You're gonna feel really clean. If you have acne like I did, it's gonna get pulled to the surface. It's gonna look worse before it gets better. But once it does get there, like after that time, that awful time when I had like a beard of acne, my skin hasn't been bad since then. Like, this in conjunction with that nighttime serum is just everything to me, and I feel this really just got every single thing that could possibly be in my skin out. So I love this. This guy I like to use for my body, like I said. It has black stuff in it because I use African black soap with it. So I like to use this for my body. And I use African black soap because this is really good for acne prone skin. I don't really break out on my body like I did when I was, you know, in middle school and high school, but I like to be careful anyway. So I use this, and this is my favorite scrub. It stings the eyes, so be careful if you want to use this on your face, but I use these in conjunction for my body. This video is not really about my body, so just wanted to throw that in there as to why I still have this guy. And last but not least, I'm going to be talking about a couple of cleansers I use. The first one is the e.l.f. Exfoliating Scrub. This is pretty good. If you remember, St. Ives has an apricot scrub, but they're changing out the beads that they used because the beads they previously used were bad for the environment. So I hate the new one. It's not rough enough. This is like the original one. This is like, I don't know what's in here. I want to say it's like mainly sand and a little bit of cleanser. It says there's purified water and vitamin E in here, and I think the rest is like sand. This is excellent, excellent, excellent if you need to exfoliate your skin. If you have super acne prone skin and they're all to the surface, you want to be careful exfoliating because when you exfoliate, if you break any pimples or anything like that, you're spreading it around the face, that bacteria, so be careful. You want to use a more gentle exfoliator, but this is everything. If you have dry skin, I'm sure you would love this because it would just make your skin look polished, and it's really cheap. The cleanser I use, if I'm not using the African black soap with my Clarisonic, I will use something like this. This is by Burts. This is the Acne Solutions Purifying Gel Cleanser. So some of you might be saying, why are you still using acne stuff if you don't have major breakouts? I have found that anything with salicylic acid in it, my skin loves and just behaves better with. So I'm going to link my old video down below that has products that aren't cruelty free, but if you don't care about that and you want kind of different options, I'm going to show you that. But I was using a toner from Neutrogena and a cleanser. I was using the line Acne Stress Control because I felt I broke out more in times of stress and my breakouts were more hormonal. So aside from like birth control helping a little bit and like all these products, I still had breakouts. So the Acne Stress Control line, the main ingredient that is different in that from everything else is the salicylic acid. That was my holy grail toner. I felt if I didn't use that toner, that the next day I'd have a pimple out of nowhere. Not a big pimple, not a crazy breakout, just one that I was convinced wouldn't have been there if I used the toner. So I was searching online for other toners that are cruelty-free but have salicylic acid in them. Burts has one in the Acne Solutions line. I haven't been able to find it at any stores that carry Burts by me. But another one, again, I don't know if Belif is cruelty-free, but they have their new line for troubled skin, and they have willow bark, which is where salicylic acid is derived from, in their toner. So if I can get confirmation that Belif is cruelty-free, then I'm going to go with that one. Otherwise, I'll just have to order the toner of this online. But this is the Acne Solutions Gel. Wow. Acne Solutions Gel Cleanser. This is pretty good. I just like to use this with my Clarisonic. It definitely makes my skin feel a little dry, but that's nothing that a little bit of moisturizer fixes in like 10 seconds. Something else I do have is the Firehock. I think I have the mini one. The Firehock works in the same way, kind of, as a Clarisonic. I'm not a big fan of it though, just because as I'm using it I don't feel like I'm getting as deep a clean as I do with the Clarisonic. So it's really personal preference. The Firehock is a lot easier to clean and sanitize, and I definitely feel safer using that after I clean it because I'm like, there's no way there's anything in here. But the Clarisonic, I'm always paranoid. I'm like, I gotta change the brush out. There's no way I'm getting all that bacteria out of the brush head. So that's pretty much the only difference. Like, for me, the way it happens is very similar. It's the same like vibration type thing. But yeah, if you have any questions about anything, leave them down below. I'll try my best to answer them. I'm not a skincare expert, but I have been trying out tons of different products for my skin type, so I do have a lot of different tips and stuff. So yeah, if you have super dry skin, I'm not the best person to go to for help with that. The only thing I can really recommend is, you know, searching for someone with dry skin on YouTube and seeing if they have a skincare routine, because I can't, I don't think I'd be the best help with that. Thank you so much for watching, guys. I hope you have an amazing day.